the sea of matrimony where we go now and peer at my peerless playmate, Kathy Lloyd. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Hi, Bob. I'm here with our 3 teams of supporters and our couples who have just arrived and are ready to board their love boat.
I see each love boat is already loaded with a pump or a pussycat there,
Yes,
Kathy.
the cats are weighing down and the pumps are draining out.
That's right. And of course, there are little holes drilled on the waterline, which means, gentlemen, one of your beautiful brides will wind up in the sea of maternity. Sea of matrimony. I don't know. Could be the other way around. Kathy, help me out. Recite the rules. And all 3 couples, would you please get in your love boats now?
Okay, folks. Bob will ask a general knowledge question to each of our couples in turn. If they answer correctly, they say hi and bye. Every time they get one wrong, they're joined in their love boat by one of their supporters. Sadly, the first boat to go under loses, so remember, think or you'll sink. So, Bob, with our couple safely aboard, let's have the first question, which goes to John and Helen.
Sorry. John and Helen, the average male body contains nearly 5,000 miles of arteries, veins, and capillaries. Is that true or false? What do you think? There's 50,000 miles in a man's body. That's false. Or in Ronnie Corbett's case, about 8 yards. That wrong answer means your own Donna will have to dart into the boat when he gets Donna Haggerty, increases your payload by 63 kilograms. Paul and Louise, whose brain weighs more, a man or a woman's? Man or a woman's brain, which weighs more? What do you think? By an average of 4 ounces, a man's brain weighs more. A woman's brain weighs less because it gets more exercise. And here comes James Bond. 10 stone, 10 pounds of James Bond. You're going to be shaken and stirred. Mark and Anne, given the choice, do American couples prefer lovemaking or gardening? This was a national survey in the USA. Do they say they prefer gardening or lovemaking? What do you think?
Gardening.
Most American couples say they prefer gardening. I can't imagine Warren Beatty bedding a plant. Helen and John, can sex become addictive? According to experts, can it become addictive? Yep. Enthusiastic, yes, the scientists say it can. You're quite right. Some people just can't lay off it. Paul and Louise, is it generally considered safe to make love at 70? What do you think?
Yes.
If you're healthy, it's safe to make love at 70, yeah. Providing somebody else is driving. Mark and Anne, if you have an Amontillado, are you drinking port, sherry, or Spanish lager? An Amontillado, which is a port, sherry, lager? What do you think? Amontillado is a kind of sherry. Your best man isn't the best man to have in your boat, is he? David Scriven weighs in 14 stone, 12 pounds. That's the luck of the draw. John and Helen, Adrian Mole's mother was played by 2 actresses. Julie Walters, who else? Who else? Other than Julie Walters? Yep. Big star.
I don't know, Aunt Sally, whatever her name is.
Lulu played with the other actors. Not near enough, John, I'm sorry. Helen's brother is near enough, though. 11 stone, 7 pounds of him. That's Michael Young. Did you get Mike? Paul and Louise, in ancient Greece, lovers were fond of a garden leek. Did they believe a leek gave them protection, passion, or the blessing of Eros? Protection, passion, or the blessing of Eros?
Blessing of Eros.
Say again?
The blessing of Eros.
It was passion. Oh. And here's Louise's brother, Neil Armstrong, 10 stone 6. Neil Armstrong, he walked on the moon. Unfortunately, he's not weightless. One small step for man. To bring about your splashdown. Mark and Anne, when does trumpet season start in Britain? September, November, January. Trumpet season, when does it start? September it starts for the winter, you see. That's when like trumpets. The luck of the draw, I'm afraid, brings you 14 stone, 5 pounds of Richard Swan. You don't need more bad luck with a Jonah already on board. What's your balance? It's a full boat to the full boat. What's your balance? That's it, John and Helen, if the parting honeymooners said they were going to hell, would you expect them to wind up in Norway, Switzerland, or trapped in a lift with Jeremy Beadle?
Sorry, Norway?
Norway, Switzerland?
Jeremy Beadle.
You silly thing. Hell's a village in Norway. Oh. Never mind, you shouldn't be going to hell, because Helen's sister-in-law Sally weighs only 61 kilograms. Oh, but look at that waterline. You could be heading for Davy Jones' locker. Paul and Louise, over to you. The West German Health Ministry once blamed the wearing of tight jeans for what? Loss of fertility, skin disease, or increased promiscuity? Tight jeans. It was skin disease. That wins you Janet Walker, Louise's cousin, 54 kilograms. She may be a walker. Is she a swimmer? She gets back to Mark and Anne in the yellow boat now. Mark and Anne, how many rode into the Valley of Death? 400, 600, or 800? According to the poem. 400, 600. The poem said 600 into the Valley of Death. John's bridesmaid, Julie Lancaster. She doesn't want to sing to you, and if she doesn't, nobody will. Oh, God. Helen and John. Shakespeare says beauty made a woman proud. What did he say makes a woman divine? Motherhood or modesty? It's a woman divine. Motherhood or modesty? Shakespeare says modesty makes a woman divine. And here is Paul Haggerty at Stone Stratford. He's not divine. I don't know what a Scotsman wears under his kilt, but whatever it is, it's going to get wet. Paul Louise. When a male ostrich wants to impress a female ostrich, he makes a part of his anatomy swell to twice its normal size. Is it his eyes or is it his neck that he makes swell up? What do you think? Quickly. Come on. The female ostrich flips when he inflates his neck. And Colette Bond is the last of your party to stick her neck out. All the boats are going to be full now. Surely one is going to go at any minute. There goes Colette. The first to capsize goes out of the game. Which one will it be? Oh, and closely followed by the yellow boat. And I think the red boat's a bit unsteady as well. Oh, now we all know what the something is on his ship. We've got a pool full of playful players, but the first to go under with the gallery. So we'll have them out of the water and into the dry campaign. If we wish to see he's the fool is back here before he can say, Bob's your uncle. I think they're having fun. Good.